It's kind of a sad day here at New Day. Today is our producer Derek Haas's last day with the team. Now, before we say goodbye to him, we're having a good round of hot topics. Here are producers Derek, Suzie, and Joseph. Suzie just made us gluten-free mac and cheese, which I didn't even know existed. And Joseph and I, we have a hard time, digesting gluten. So I'm really happy about this, a new thing. But the real new thing that everyone's been talking about, mac and cheese ice cream.
It's a collab between Kraft Mac and Cheese and Van Leeuwen ice cream. And it was limited time and it's sold out, but we got some.
Blasphemy. I don't have any ice cream, but I did make myself a bowl of Kraft Mac and Cheese. I ended up using vanilla oat milk because that's all we had. So maybe it will be like, ice cream.
The color is the weirdest part. It is very much the color of macaroni and cheese. So it's a little weird for ice cream, but it doesn't taste bad.
A little less.
I do not like mac and cheese from a box. I like this. Weird.
I actually like this more than I anticipate. Like, this is actually really good.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry that you have to eat regular mac and cheese there and you're not feeling special right now.
I don't recommend the oat milk.
No.
Not so good, no.
Oh man, I have to put this down. I really would eat this.
Is it really that good?
It is.
It's actually really good.
I mean, it doesn't taste like macaroni and cheese to me at all. What does it taste like to you all? Caramel?
Caramel, yeah.
Caramel.
Yeah.
I mean, you can smell a little bit of that cheese, but it's delicious.
Yeah, well,
you can smell the cheese.
It honestly looks like lemon sherbet, and I just think that you're all lying to me and you're just eating lemon sherbet right now.
I promise.
But what I don't understand is, so Suzie, you said this had sold out.
Yeah, it sold out within hours and even broke the website. It broke the internet. Mac and cheese ice cream.
Good for them.
Amazing. That is amazing. All right.
What does it say about us? I don't know, but it's delicious.
People love their macaroni and cheese. That's what it says.
TV people will eat anything.
Even if it's 3 days old.
Especially if it's 3-day-old pizza.
Election room pizza. Every time. There is a woman here in Washington who is super fond of it. So fond, in fact, that she's visiting every Dairy Queen in Washington state. So
wow.
If you had to go to one fast food restaurant that you have an obsession for, what would it be?
Well, I'm normally a pretty healthy eater, so let me just put down my macaroni and cheese that I've been shoveling into my face to tell you that my number one place I would like to visit every location would have to be Arby's.
Really?
Well, it's like the pyramid of deliciousness. You got the sauce, the sandwich, and the fries. It's so delicious. Arby's is so underrated. I love Arby's.
Their tagline is, it's the meat.
We have the meat. Not the best meat, just the meat.
We have some meat.
We have some meat. I love any cheeseburger place, but Smashburger has a special place in my heart. It's there's not a ton of locations, unfortunately, but that way you can do a road trip because they're spread out.
Yes. I would say for me, I would eat at Cafe Rio every day. And that's a Mexican food restaurant. There's only a few locations here. Or Del Taco. And I think there's only one Del Taco in the state of Washington, and it's in Federal Way. And I would eat there almost every day.
Oh my gosh, I love Del Taco.
Right? They put ranch dressing in their chicken tacos. They're like crack.
Genius.
Yes. I didn't know there was a Del Taco here. As a matter of fact, I do love Jack in the Box. I do love their 2 tacos for $1. If they still have that, I don't know. So now that we have eaten all the fast food and the ice cream, how are we going to work it off? I mean, I got to tell you, during the pandemic, I have not been on the top of my workout game. Have any of you?
Not at all.
Well, no. And I think it's come to a head in my household because I am not one known to exercise. I think you know this about me. We did finally succumb to buying one of those fancy stationary bicycles.
Oh, you did?
That are very expensive.
Wow.
So I'm hoping that it was worth the money. We'll find out.
You
also don't ride a bike, right?
And I also don't know how to ride a real bicycle in real life. So it's a really weird combination of things happening right now. But
now we know what to buy you, like all the accessories that you need for this. Well, I can't lie to you all. I bought a couple of subscriptions on my phone because I was like, I'm going to do it at home. I have done zero classes. I have an app that helps me track. I won't say the company either, but helps me track what I eat. Mm-hmm. Don't even use it. Don't even try. I'm literally just giving money away at this point.
I did the app too, and they were so perky that I almost threw the phone across the street. I did an outdoor walking app, and they were so incredibly up that I just was so mad by the end of it. But I guess I got my workout in, so it worked. I was just annoyed.
You're a grumpy workout partner, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I got the app to track the food and everything, and then I went through the free trial, and they're like, "Oh, you can buy a lifetime membership." And so I said, "Sure." And then since then, I have not used it at all. So, that is just money well spent. I used to walk, to work, and so I got a little bit of exercise there, but now I'm lucky if I get out and walk the dog. I'm about to be unemployed, so I can focus all my attention on, that getting in shape.
Let's be clear, we're not firing him, okay? We're not firing him.
To be clear.
Okay, we're going to have more with our producers later in the show as we bid our farewell to Derek. Aww. The time has come where we have to say goodbye to one of our beloved producers, Derek Haas. Now, a fun fact about him, he's been working remotely for us from Michigan for the past 16 months. In fact, I've never even met him in person. Our Hot Topics panel of producers is Derek, Suzie, and Joseph. Here we go. I've actually never met you in person. I've never shaken your hand.
Wow.
No.
But you have been such a sweet and strong support for me this whole time. Anytime I had a question, you were there. If I was nervous about something, I could always ask you. So I'm grateful for you so much, my friend, and I'm going to miss you, even though I've never even seen you.
I know. It's like, having this virtual relationship. It's not enough for me. I will come out and visit, and we can, officially, meet in person, which is so strange. Like you said, we've been working together so long and never met in person, which is crazy.
I only look like from here up. Like, I don't know if you're tall.
Right. Well, and that's what I was thinking. Are you short? Like,
I am.
She's very tiny.
Because I'm like, I'm a little taller than that.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I never knew.
It's hard to tell when it's just, this much. I very much feel the same way, and it's been such a pleasure to work with you. And we've gotten to reinvent the show, and I think that's something that we've talked about a lot, is not only, with the pandemic and going virtual, reinventing it, welcoming you to the team and, kicking things off and making it our own. I think that's been a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. And Derek has been working remotely for us for more than a year. So, the biggest hats off to Derek for literally being a full-time employee of this show. When the pandemic started and New Day had to transition from in-studio guests to all over Zoom, I literally did not think it was going to be physically possible. We had so many technical challenges, and I was so thankful to have Derek on our team. He was very savvy with all the video editing, helping us navigate through all that stuff. I'm like, Derek, I don't know how to do this. And he was like, I don't either, but I'm going to YouTube it and figure out and then show you. So all that stuff was just priceless. Seriously.
Yeah.
I have to say 2 quick memories. I don't want to get emotional, so I won't. His first day here in our studio, I think we were moving Christmas trees or something. I just said, move that tree. And here he just grabs his tree and goes. And then he saved my life at one time, not to be too dramatic because it wasn't really my life, but I was throwing a 60th birthday party for a girlfriend, and I had made this whole video, and we were starting to share the video. It was all virtual, and something went wrong technically. And I think it was midnight when I called him up, frantically screaming, the party is ruined. What is happening? We can't hear the video. And he just is so patient with me and just told me what buttons to click, and he saved the whole party. So
we should also point out that you are in Michigan.
Yeah.
Right.
Eastern time zone.
Eastern time zone. So it was. I called him a lot at midnight.
And I don't know why I was even up. I just knew that you were going to need me.
I know.
But
I just a kinder soul I've not met. That I don't want to get. I'm not going to get emotional. But yeah. I'll save that for later. But I am sad that you will no longer be with us. But I will say you've had a lasting effect on this show and on me.
Well, thank you. No, and I feel the same way about each and every one of you. And we've had so much fun too along the way, you know, along with reinventing everything and figuring everything out. I think some of my best memories are just sitting on a Zoom call that I'm not in the interview, fully cracking up at you guys playing games, the Speak Out with Suzie. TV does not get better than that. And I really couldn't have asked for better coworkers, especially to get through what we've been through.
Maybe we have to come back on the show and play a little Speak Out.
Yes.
Send me that mouthpiece.
I will send you that mouthpiece.
You can have
I have some extras.
No, I don't want to do that.
Oh, we wish Derek the best of luck. And I think he'll probably be back on the show sometime. Don't you think, Suzie?
I think so. I hope so.
I think
you
he'll
need
be
to meet
back.
him.
I need to meet him in person, definitely.
Yeah.
And we need to have a New Day party.
And isn't it amazing that you can make that connection and you've never met him?
Literally, it actually showed me that sometimes these online connections can be real, because I was way too old for the online dating thing, which thank goodness I avoided that debacle, because man,
You know what? I would love to see your profile, girl.
I know. I like cats, rocks,
Long walks on the beach.